Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. When our next guest isn't working as an editor, writer, or translator, she is out hiking, exploring all the natural beauty the Bay Area has to offer. And she has poured that hiking experience into a tour company, Urban Hiker SF, and a book, Urban Trails San Francisco. Alexandra Kenin joins us now to share how she balances her very busy schedule. I'm wondering, how do you have the time to be here?
Oh my goodness, yes, I do have a very busy schedule.
Yeah. Okay, well, first, tell me what brought you to San Francisco, what brought you to live here?
Yes, well, I first came to San Francisco when I was 4. I grew up in New Jersey, and ever since that trip, I kind of always wanted to be here. It wasn't until I got a job at Google at age 28 that I finally made the trip. So it took 24 years, but I made it.
You made it back.
Yes.
That's great. And how did you come to found Urban Hiker SF?
Yes, after I left Google in 2012, I found myself finally able to explore the city I had, taken so much time to move to. I was so excited to explore San Francisco, and once I finally got a look at beautiful things like our mosaic stairways, Fort Funston, Ocean Beach, I decided that other people would probably want to see a lot of our sites and started my tour company from there.
There is so much to see here, isn't there?
There is so much to see.
Okay, what exactly is urban hiking? Because I know there is hiking in San Francisco alone, just going up those, hills.
Yes, believe it or not, even though we live in a city, we have 70 miles of hiking trails in San Francisco. The Presidio alone has 25 miles of hiking trails. So what is urban hiking? Urban hiking is taking hiking to the setting of a city. And why is it different than a walk? It is kind of going out there with the spirit of exploration, maybe getting off the beaten path. Instead of going on main streets, you are exploring parks and hiking trails. And it's also sometimes it's about the distance. You can hike for a half marathon through San Francisco if you wanted to.
That's great. And is it for everyone, for kids, adults?
That's a great question. It is for everyone. I have tried to hike every single hiking trail in San Francisco. There are routes that are about a mile. And there are routes that you can do even with a stroller on paved trails. So there is really something for everyone.
Okay, so your book, Urban Trails San Francisco, tell me about that.
Yes, so Urban Trails San Francisco came out last year. It covers 50 hikes in and around San Francisco. Now, it's important to say I don't have a car. I got to all these hiking trails just with Muni, with Lyft or Uber on my own 2 feet, and you can explore 40 trails right in San Francisco itself.
Do you have a favorite hike in San Francisco?
Oh, goodness.
I'm sure it's hard to choose.
It is hard to choose. I might list 2 if you let me. One of my favorite ones is the Mount Sutro Open Space Reserve.
Oh.
That is a eucalyptus tree-lined hike in a forest. You won't even think you're in the city. It's gorgeous, and lots of miles of trails to explore there. Another one, if you like the ocean, if you like being along the water, is going from Land's End all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge. And on that, you'll go on Land's End, you'll go through the beautiful Seacliff neighborhood on a trail called Batteries to Bluffs and end up at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Do you find a lot of people who maybe are even from San Francisco are going on these tours? Because sometimes you don't have time to explore your own backyard.
It's so true. Sometimes I have people come on the tours, they're bringing a friend from out of town, and at the end of the tour, they'll say, wow, I didn't really know any of this stuff was here. So it was really about getting people off the beaten path, whether they live here or they're just visiting.
Okay, so if you're not busy enough, I hear you have another job?
Yes, I work for a company called Wordsmith II. I do writing, editing, project management. It's a design and content agency. And everyone works remotely, so I get to work from home or wherever around the world I want to be.
How do you balance all of this? Because you have a job, and then you have all these little side jobs, and...
Yes, it is very hard. What I try to do is Monday to Wednesday, I'm usually doing my job at Wordsmithy. Thursday and Friday, I could be doing either Urban Hiker SF work or Wordsmithy. Saturday, I could be doing up to 2 tours for Urban Hiker SF.
And you sleep when?
I know, seriously, I'm working on it, Michelle.
But what a great job. I mean, it sounds like so much fun to go out and tour San Francisco and then write a book about everything you've seen.
It's so much fun. I do love the balance I have in my life. With Wordsmithy, I like to say I'm working my mind. With Urban Hiker SF, I like to say I'm working my body. So I get to Do a little bit of everything.
Okay, what's next for Urban Hiker SF?
Oh my goodness. Well, we just launched a new tour in the Presidio, relaunched a tour because I just thought we should have our Presidio tour go to the Golden Gate Bridge because it's so close. Always trying to explore new trails and, write more on my blog. I want to explore in October, a new trail is opening up on Mount Umunhum, and I will be exploring that a little after it opens in early October.
Very cool. I can't wait to hear all about it. Maybe take a tour.
Yes.
Sounds like a cool thing with all the girlfriends to come on to.
Absolutely.
All right, done. If you want to explore San Francisco, just log on to Urban Hiker SF to find the perfect trail for you. Coming up next, we are speaking with a guest who knows how to stretch $1. You won't want to miss this.